Hi, Dan Steven Erickson here, songwriter. Today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the process of songwriting. The first question, one of the most common questions people ask me when they learn that I write songs, especially if they're a little bit interested in writing songs. Here it is, which comes first, the music or the words? And that's a loaded question because you can do it any way you want to. But I'll just tell you about the way it's worked for me, all right, over the years. So I started writing songs as a kid and into my teens, but I didn't play an instrument other than a trumpet. So I didn't write the music. I had an older brother who played guitar and a younger brother who played guitar. So I wrote the words, they wrote the music. Then I started playing drums in my late teens, and I finally started playing stringed instruments like guitars and mandolins in my mid to late 20s. I did write some songs on the piano in my late teens and early 20s, but mostly my brothers wrote the music, so I wrote the words. So in that case, words came first, right? As I became more proficient on stringed instruments, like the guitar, the mandolin, I started writing them at the same time. And that became the norm for probably 75% of all the songs I've ever written. So you'd sit down, you'd start strumming, and you'd come up with a line, well, I woke up this morning, and you do it all together. Melody, words, chord progression, you do it all at once. And then about 10 years ago, I really got into writing poetry more, and I got into programming electronic music, and something slowly started changing. I started writing words first again, like I did when I was young. And here's what I do now, is I'll write words for a song anywhere. I'll sit in my car and get on my notes app on my phone and write some words, a potential song, potential lyrics. And then I'll keep doing that for about 2, 3, maybe 4 months, and I'll get a whole file, a whole slew of just lyrics. And then after I have, 50, 60, 80 of those lyrics, I'll say, okay, now it's time to put them to music. And I put them to music. So now I write words first again. Occasionally I still do it the way where I do it all at once. But most generally I write for words first, and there's an advantage to that. You edit more. So the old way, when I wrote the song all at once, I'd get it done and say, yeah, that's good. Now I write the words first. When I put it to music, I rewrite the words. And I keep rewriting the words as I build the song. And I say build the song because that's kind of what you do. So there's no true answer to what comes first, the words or the music. You can do it any way of the three. I've done some times where I just wrote some words and then I put them to electronic music later. I've written music first and then added words. I've done it all three ways. Currently, words first, then put it to music later. And I've discovered that gives me more time with the lyric and more time with the song and editing the song and making it a better song. So there's the answer. You can do it any way you want, but I think writing words first has its advantages. Coming up pretty soon, I'm gonna do a series of songs, and I'm gonna do a series of songs on this little mandolin. Got this in Missouri, had it custom made. It's a mid-Missouri mandolin. That's gonna be a couple weeks down the road. Also hoping to make a few improvements in the studio here. As you see, I've just got plain white walls. I've got a vertical picture because I got a crappy little tripod on my desk. I'm going to try to, do some upgrades in the near future. Hopefully by the time I do these mandolin songs. So stay tuned. Check out my website, danstevenerickson.com. Keep an eye on the channel. And there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming up. I'm Dan Steven Erickson, and you guys have a great day. A mandolin.